Hey guys, what's going on? It's TheDukeofDekes here. I just want to thank everybody for watching all these WWE videos. Today I'm bringing you guys, unfortunately, the finale episode of My Career Mode for the Punisher Matt Owen. This actually is footage right here of my very first match in NXT. I was doing tag team match with Baron Corbin against Finn Balor and Hideo Itami, and we ended up winning. It was ended up being a 5-star match. But so I haven't been streaming lately, but basically I went ahead and jumped ahead a year. I was able to retain the World Heavyweight title that I earned at WrestleMania in my last stream, basically. And I had a long rivalry with Brock Lesnar for a long time. I fought him for about 3 or 4 pay-per-views at least. And then I faced Daniel Bryan a few times. I had a tables, ladders, and chairs matchup with my hero Randy Orton, which that one was kind of uneventful actually. I ended up taking it really quick. And then I had a Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins, and it kind of all accumulated to events that happened after the Royal Rumble. So basically, after my Royal Rumble title defense match against Daniel Bryan, which I won obviously, Triple H and Seth Rollins showed up the following night on Raw to basically, Triple H and them just basically out there to mug me and to give Seth Rollins, claiming him as the #1 contender. Well, apparently John Cena didn't take too kind to that, and you'll see in a little bit. Mine and John Cena's battles have gone way back when I was going toward the U.S. title. We had some really good matches, even though personally he's not one of my favorites in the show, but so good. So basically, John Cena came in at SmackDown the following night, and he tried to stake his claim to face me at WrestleMania as the #1 contender. And yeah, this is one of my good matches against Cena right here. I think this was one of the first pay-per-view matches I had coming out of NXT. I tried to go right after Cena after I got out of NXT, because I don't really care for him as a wrestler, but he's got some skills, I'll give him that. But, so Cena tried to stake his claim, and then I guess the week after, Daniel Bryan tried to stake his claim, and then Renee Young interviewed me, and I was like, well, this is just getting ridiculous. Who else is going to show up? The Undertaker, Bo Dallas. Who else is going to try to get a who else is going to try to get a title shot, you know? Can't give everybody one. So basically, all the way through Fastlane, I had a tag team match with Seth Rollins as my teammate against Cena and Daniel Bryan. We took them out pretty quick actually, and then there was a big argument at the end of it of who would end up fighting me. It still remained undecided all the way until basically the week of WrestleMania, which is about what you're about to see. You're going to see the WrestleMania match shortly. It led up to me deciding to take on Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, and John Cena in a four-way match for my title, which you'll see here. This was around Royal Rumble when I took this footage.
Big match for him tonight, but he certainly looks up for the challenge.
I've held the belt now before this match for 364 days. So if I retain at WrestleMania, it'll make it a full year I've held onto this title. So can we do it? Can we retain the title and beat out pretty much unbeatable odds with Cena, Rollins, and Bryan? This is from when I first got the belt from Brock Lesnar. And here we go. The WrestleMania match. I couldn't catch the very beginning, but it basically just turned to a brawl and everybody started breaking out of the ring. When I started out, I targeted Cena because I figured if I can go after him first, kind of weaken him up, because usually in big matches he does really well. And sorry about that pause screen. I think I was trying to check the authority things there. I was trying to meet the stipulation. And I don't know if you can see on the side, Rollins is doing a lot of good work on Bryan over there. Rollins basically ends up knocking Bryan all the way into the red while I'm fighting Cena. Gets in a couple good looks here for sure. Got him with the reversal. Hit him on my sweet chin music there.
He's still down after that.
And this is kind of where the match starts picking up a little bit, because everybody starts to get ready to get back into the ring all together. It gets a little crazy.
Seth Rollins feeds off chaos and looks to eradicate his opponent by any means necessary.
Get him there in the corner.
I'd say that's more
I'm normally more of a striker, but I tried to go after him with
it seems the focus of his onslaught is directly
with some grapples, see if that would weaken him down. Because I know my last time I fought Cena was for the U.S. title, way back when, and it was a pretty big match. I was frustrated for a while having to fight him.
Yeah, this is a part of the struggle when you're in that ring, that sometimes your mind says one thing, but your body does another.
Trying to put in as much head damage as possible on Cena. I stopped his comeback move earlier, which was good. Kind of shut down some of his offense. And here we go. Hit him with the RKO out of the catch. Was pretty sick. I love doing that to people. That's one of my go-to moves. I'm not sure what that was. I was trying to elbow his foot, I guess. And you see on the side, Seth Rollins has Daniel Bryan like almost to no health left, pretty much. I have Cena almost to no health as well. But you know Cena, like Frankenstein over there.
What a ferocious slam. Back in the ring again. Good. Keep it in the ring, guys. He's showing no signs of letting up.
Rollins had to come get a piece of me, apparently. I never really pursued rivalry with Rollins, but every time I had a rivalry with Rollins, it was always because he came and ambushed me. And we had actually a really good Hell in a Cell match. I mean, you know, I wish I would have recorded that, but since 2K17 started to come out, I decided to keep on rolling with the career mode and try to get to the finale here. You see Bryan putting a finisher on Cena. Got him with the sweet chin music while he was trying to do his comeback. Knocked Rollins off the rope there. Kind of let them play out their little moves there. Try to hit Bryan with RKO there. It didn't work out like I wanted. I didn't realize how synchronized that was. Like we both took out our opponents at the same time.
offense can be when you're able to combine moves together.
He tries to go for the pin, break that up there.
You remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well,
Hit him with the RKO.
and that was the perfect time for Owen to go for that.
Put Daniel in like heavily damaged mode. Then I have to deal with Cena. Cena dodges my running attack there. Put him down. Then I try to pin Bryan here.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly.
He thinks he has it.
He kicks out. Unfortunately.
He wants this battle decided inside the ring. And that's why he's such
So basically, for most of the match, basically me and Rollins were putting in probably the most impressive performances, pretty much. I tried to get the pin while Rollins was trying to do his finisher, but they couldn't get it.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. Well, Daniel Bryan came here for a fight. He's not giving up.
Breaking out there. I was trying to bring Cena back to the ring, but he got me with a rolling pin. Kicked out of it.
That's all that matters.
Let Rollins kind of handle Cena, and he comes after me again.
The championship hangs in the balance.
And it could fall at any moment. This is a great matchup, Cole. Who's going to win this championship?
I forgot before the match to change my secondary finisher, and I wasn't really liking my secondary finisher, but I went into the match because I forgot about it. I wish I hadn't forgot about it.
Daniel Bryan spots the opening.
End of story. This one's over.
Hit Rollins with an RKO. For some reason, I think it thought I was trying to do a grapple. I wasn't. I was trying to go for the pin. Nice little reversal there when he tries to catch my kick there. Daniel Bryan just looks absolutely destroyed at this point.
After that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there. This match has taken some
Going for broke.
And Cena does the catching AA here.
Rollins can't do. Attitude adjustment.
It's just an insane match going on.
Shoulders down. The count's broken.
Rollins breaks up that pinfall.
Broke the referee's count. What a battle.
Oh man, just when you think this is over, the war wages
I'm still
on.
kind of waiting
And
for
there's
my
so much
spot.
at stake. This is amazing.
Try to get the pin again here. Doesn't have off. He still kicks out at 2.
Ooh. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen.
Which shocked the hell out of me because he was like down to like no health
All of it can be
again.
used to cause massive damage. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. Look at him. Oh,
Hit him with a sweet chin music. Drop him. Going for the pin again.
Back in the ring again.
Good. Keep it in the ring,
He
guys.
kicks out again.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go.
Rollins comes in.
Seth Rollins knows how to polish off an opponent.
Now that is force.
I roll out.
Strength. What a
I'm not trying to
slam.
get hit and tore up on all my health.
Central point of this attack. It's only a matter of time before assistance to walk will be needed.
Anybody got a crutch?
I think Rollins and Bryan synchronize their moves together or something.
Slow getting back to his base here.
So I think Bryan is trying to attack Cena here. He ends up hitting Rollins.
Bryan making him pay here.
Did you say he's got a running hiney? Really pushing his
Try to run it.
This may
Cena
very well be it.
doesn't work out. He tries to pin me. Thankfully,
Not today. Too fast.
the referee didn't see over there. I hit Cena with the RKO,
That was the perfect time for
which
Owen
is
to go for
fitting.
that.
This man and I had some wars, and that's it, folks.
The title decisively.
1 year of being the World Heavyweight Champion in-game.
Let's see what happened during that incredible
And a
matchup.
2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Once when I took it with my Money in the Bank run-in, which some of you may remember that from my previous broadcast. And the second time was at WrestleMania when I
We got a couple of
took it
highlights here.
back
Let's
from
check it
Brock
out.
when I faced them in a Fatal 3-Way. Well, on this one I was like, well, you know what? Fatal 3-Way is not enough. I'm going to go Fatal 4-Way. Ended up coming out on top.
Oh boy. Let's see what happened during that incredible
And
matchup.
with this, it makes me eligible for the Hall of Fame retirement. been a long road.
He picks up the win. Man, this guy looks like he's ready to tear through the entire locker
Well
room.
worth it though. This was a hell of a way to go out. I was hoping to take on Undertaker, but to me, there's no better way I could have chose to go out. Have another little interview here for Mae Young asking if I care if the authorities pleased with me. Well, not if I'm retiring.
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. It feels like the authority is very displeased with you. What are your
And they
thoughts
should
on
be.
that?
I just beat up their boy.
I wouldn't expect anything less from a group of deceitful, backstabbing snakes. If they hate me, then I'm doing something right. It's as simple as that.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
Yeah, I just want to take this time right now in the video to really thank everybody who watched and continually came in and watched the streams, watched on YouTube. And if you're just now watching this on my YouTube channel, please go back and watch all my older WWE videos, because you'll see some great stuff in there, and I put in a lot of highlights. I actually have matches with my friends that we're going to be continuing with 2K17, and for actual little belts that we made. Yep, here goes. We're retiring. We completed a main goal and a sub goal, and that's enough to retire in 2K16. I was a NXT champion, a US champion, and a 2-time World Heavyweight champion, and I won Money in the Bank. And yeah. Hell of a career.
I'm here tonight to tell you the story of a man. A man who came to this company and to this business with no fame or credit to his name. The man was given one opportunity to show what he was made of. He took that opportunity without hesitation and he ran with it. He showed tremendous promise and potential.
Little fun fact for
And
people
when he
who
was
are
given
just
the chance
now
to develop into a top-notch
watching
superstar,
the
he
WWE
exceeded
videos,
everyone's expectations and turned
Triple
into one of
H
the
was my
best
first match at
superstars this
WrestleMania,
business had
at my very
ever
first
seen.
WrestleMania, coming out of NXT. I'm gonna be quiet now, let you guys listen.
This man rose through the ranks of NXT developmental in the blink of an eye. He proved that he had the potential to excel in a WWE ring. He exceeded all expectations by winning numerous championships in his career, and he's waged wars with some of the most ruthless and tenacious competitors to ever set foot in the WWE. He's put on spectacular matches with the best superstars of different generations and eras. There's not much left to say about this man and why he deserves to be here tonight. This is the career he has built with those accomplishments. And with that, I'd like to personally welcome him as the newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Woo. Don't I look nice in that suit? Hall of Fame, baby. Alright, well seriously guys, thank you so much for watching, all your continued support on my Twitch and my YouTube. I wouldn't be making these videos if it weren't for you guys watching and stuff, so I really appreciate it. And if you could, share the videos of my channel with your friends. And get ready, because My career is coming back with 2K17 next week in the very first belt tournament, so stay tuned for that. Peace, guys.